Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Bale. And this is Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale.
Oh, really well played.
Bale's cross. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Toulouse finding their passes. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Cristiano Ronaldo gets through on his own. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Del Piero. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Turan. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Pele. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Still goalless at the moment. All the way back. Keeper's got good distance on that. Guardiola. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Guardiola. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Dembele.
Toulouse really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Mbappe. Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Lam. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Strokes it back. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guardiola. João Neves. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Wriggles his way through. Tries to pass it through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Dembele. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Oh, it's Dembele. Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Not the most accurate pass. Searching passes. Gets his head on it! Oh, surely that does... And we hit half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Great chance here from position A1. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pelé. Rijkaard. Besiktas, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Pelé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a shade optimistic. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And here's Dembele. Guardiola. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Stood up well to him there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Chance to deliver. Big header! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Goes for the shot! It is a very, very good save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Van Basten. And that is a good ball to fight. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
João Neves really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. João Neves. Terrific header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe! He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! Goal! Toulouse! And they're back in front. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of time.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham goes short. Barcola. Bullish header! Goal! Toulouse! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Toulouse get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Van Basten. Lahm. Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And this is the big chance.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Il y
Yamal.
aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Barcola. It's Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Van Basten. Spread out to the left. A lot of space ahead of him. crosses it in. He rises! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay.
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lahm.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the...
Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pelé. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Chance, surely! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's neat. Rijkaard. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bale. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Besiktas are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That's been slipped through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played into space out wide. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Eto'o. Del Piero. Bale.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Lahm going full tilt down the left. And it's Lahm. Bale. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's clever. That's an excellent interception. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in. Bale. Bale's cross. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. David Villa. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. David Villa! And the finish! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bullet. Brilliantly cut out. Thuram.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Eto'o. He's picked his way through, delivers the ball. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just about within shooting range. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
Just a quick
if it ain't broke,
announcement. We would
don't
like
fix
to
it. So
inform
I
you
think
that
the manager has to
CCTV
resist
is now in
change
operation
at this
for your
stage.
safety.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Platini.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Platini. David Villa. Always onto this. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Besiktas present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of
Besiktas
noise and energy.
against Paris
This certainly
Saint-Germain.
matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Bergomi delivers. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Rijkaard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Lam. Bale. Del Piero. Pele. Dennis ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Baresi. Now it's Pele. Shifted it to the flank. Bergomi. And it's Bale. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he was alert to it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. It's Asa! Bale. Still goalless at the moment. He can run onto that. Shevchenko! Throw it. And he's managed to get free. Takes aim, and he rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Thuram. That's a nicely shaped ball. Trion can get it clear. Azar. Dembele. PSG on the counter-attack. Played into space out wide. No, he's overshot the green. Lam. To Bale. Looking to play him in. And this is Pele. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. He's having a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Big chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard. Besiktas have scored 2 quick goals here. and are well and truly in the driving seat. And the pass is intercepted. Del Piero. Bergomi. No, again there's no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Shevchenko. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he latch on to this? Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hazard. Dembele. Thuram. Spread
There
it
will
left.
be 1 minute added time.
Bale. And he's forced to go back. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Besiktas clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Besiktas sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. There will be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Lahm. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Cannavaro. Thuram. Pelé, looking for options for movement. Spread out to the left. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Nesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale picks it up out wide. Bale's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, I don't want to be overly...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking out.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Netherlands against Besiktas.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. That's an imaginative pass. He's being urged to shoot. Buffon claims it, and the danger passes.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the...
It's Vieri! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played out to the left flank, foot in. Del Piero. And it's Rijkaard. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, given offside once more. Lahm goes on a run down the left wing. Del Piero. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Messi. Thinks about the shot. Here comes big header!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Driving on and making good progress. It's Pele! And it's Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Cross to the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Del Piero. Stood up well to him there. And this is Van Basten. Messi. That looks a good ball through. He's onside. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Messi. Now it's Pele. He's gone for goal! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them...
Goes for a shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
Rijkaard. And Del Piero.
Tries to pass it through. Plays it across. Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rijkaard.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Vieri. Van Basten. Can he finish? The Netherlands go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Ronaldo. And this is Pele.
Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Vieri. Not the most accurate pass.
Del Piero.
Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Besiktas are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Rijkaard.
Now it's Pele. Bale has it out wide and in space. Baresi with the clearance. He's having a go. And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Besiktas can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rijkaard. Oh, this is a very good run.
And it's Del Piero. Van Basten.
Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bale. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And the counter is on.
Rijkaard.
Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's... There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow. Pele!
And it's Del Piero.
Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Bale has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change
Messi.
for the first time in the game
Number
here.
10. Del Piero. Number 8. Rijkaard. Coming on the field. Number 13. Park Ji-sung.
And back to the keeper they go.
9. Lautaro Martinez. Number 23.
The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Del Piero.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That has not gone well. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement.
Played into space out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pelé tries to play it through.
Oh, good.
Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Eder Militao is there to clear. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
That has been cut short. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Besiktas desperately searching for the winner here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bale. Now it's Pelé. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Played out to the right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with
2
that.
added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here.
Pelé. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pelé. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Vitinha. And now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
It's Pelé! Oh, what has happened here? Out for a throw. Bonucci gets it away. Vitinha. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Drives it in. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Vitinha goes looking wide. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Del Piero. Pelé. Taken off it pretty forcefully. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Martinez! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little info.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there. Caceres. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. There's no flag. And it's played in. Cleared away. Neymar looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. Neymar plays it in. Buffon claims it without any fuss.
Besiktas certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Has crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. He can get that clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pelé. Thuram. Pelé. Platini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Del Piero. Del Piero. There he goes, motoring forward. And that's gone loose. Lahm. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
It's a
screen
dressing
right
room
now
that
for information
needs
on our
rousing
shuttle
at
bus
half-time,
service.
because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar knocks it into space. Now it's Bale. Del Piero passes short and sharp. It's Pelé! And again, it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Platini! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard. Rijkaard stood his ground strongly.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Del Piero. Great ball, there's the shot! And that is a little undercooked. Messi! That is some save from Kahn, and Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Clipped into space. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was probably asking just too much.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Stood up well to him there. Schneider. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lahm. Driving forward. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Just the goalkeeper to beat, and the shot! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's a sharp pass. Pelé. Now it's Messi. Pelé. He's found a way through. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Messi. Shot, surely! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Pelé, played out to the right. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Yep, it's a corner. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution for Besiktas.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Messi.
Chooses to go back.
Number 10.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 17, Neymar. Number
Del Piero.
19, Jamal.
It's run
Number
loose here.
18,
Oh, some tackle that. And he can clear it away. Showing good feet.
Has been indicated.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Schneider. Caceres kept to... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Tim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Pele making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that...
It's Pele! Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's certainly onside. And a chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pele, Cristiano, a header! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Besiktas have themselves a chance from the spot to turn a deficit into a lead. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Nice looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Del Piero. Bale gets into some space. Zico. Well, they could break here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's the chance to counter. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's whipped it across. Besiktas with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Bale. Del Piero. Del Piero. Shot, surely! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Besiktas take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pele proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Del Piero. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer.
He's had a shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Besiktas heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pelé thinks about the shot. Chance! Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Aim forwards. Lam. And here's Bale. This is Zico. That's good play. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific header! Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Draw your attention to the screen.
What's a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Besiktas get the second half started.
Besiktas are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Del Piero. Oh, this is a terrific run. Tries to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pelé. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi's cross. And that has been cleared. Showing good shot at goal! Plays it across. And he's there to clear it. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's... and the shot! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's their second corner of the game. Araujo tries to clear. Lovely feet. And it's Del Piero. Bale. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a throw-in. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Romario. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution.
And he thumps it clear. Great ball, and he's in here. Now this could be a chance. And it's made its way to him. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Messi. Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. Lam. Besiktas perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge.
San Antonio clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is good alertness. Pelé, nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Messi, showing great feet there. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! They did it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out.
Del Piero.
There will be 3
And the number on the board is 3. Zico. This is Zico. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Takes a shot! Pele.
Del Piero.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Besiktas played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Besiktas desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. That has ended up in no man's land. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Pele. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Pele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Pele. Turns and goes back. Spread it left.
And it's Del Piero.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Mbappe!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's not an especially good pass, that. Decent chance! And it's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Buriram United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remark...
Chance for a shot!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rijkaard. Played out wide. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. As
Mbappe!
Bale. Out of play for a goal kick. Lahm. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. That has been slung wide. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, important interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Buriram United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's having a shot! Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Cristiano Ronaldo really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Del Piero.
Opts for safety. Bale. White. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos. The ball has bounced loose now.
Added time.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well timed, excellent interception. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Threads one in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. And he's well positioned. It's Pele! Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Besiktas still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Cannavaro. Del Piero. Lahm. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bale. Just eases him off the ball. White plays it long. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Produce big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Buriram United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. And a chance! And here's Bale. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Could be danger here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level.
Mbappe! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
After 70 minutes is
The breakaway clinical
9.
and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Number 20, Ludovic Jolie.
Conte always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Davids. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
White tries a cross. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Conte. Coming on the field
Cannavaro.
is number 17, De Bruyne.
And it's Bellingham. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. That's cause for mild irritation.
Besiktas are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's
Bellingham.
mindset.
Good read, needed to be.
Del Piero.
It's a pretty loose pass. Julie is onto this. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Julie receives it in. Big chance! One on shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Del Piero.
Thuram. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.